One of the interesting things that I noticed when I was watching what was occurring in New Orleans was the fact that apparently we don't know what we're doing anymore. We have not a clue. We have no plans for anything. For anything. For anything. If you didn't get a chance to travel this summer, you really missed it. There was no greater joy than going to the airport. Working with people whose literally their jobs are like totally insecure, they're not happy. It was fucking, you'd go up and say, it'd be 10 o'clock, the plane's supposed to leave, there's no plane. And no announcement's been made. You go to the person who's standing there and you go, the plane was supposed to be here at 10, do you know when it's coming? I don't give a shit. Okay, so back off, asshole. On July 22nd, the head of the FAA announced that if you were traveling by plane this summer, it would be very difficult. On July 22nd, the head of the FAA announced that if you were traveling this summer, on July 22nd, a month had passed. Did she just wake up and went, oh, fuck, I better tell him? I knew in May. I knew in May because it was on TV. They said it was going to be difficult. And the airlines knew it, and the FAA knew it. And they did nothing. Nothing. You know what they said the problem was? Too many people were flying. That's the problem. It's not the fault of the FAA or the airlines. It's your goddamn fault. You pricks. What are you doing? Don't go to the airports. God damn it. That's why we have airport security, is to make you not want to fly. But they did nothing. It was spectacular. Nothing. The head of the FAA, the airlines, it just went, we got a problem? I'm gonna take a shit. Knock on the door July 21st. Airport security, by the way, I happen to find myself 3 hours, I only had 3 hours of sleep. And I'd been drinking too much. I was in Los Angeles, so there's the reason. And I'd happened to have thrown a Zippo lighter that was given to me as a gift into my bag, forgetting that Zippo lighters are verboten. All lighters of any type. You do not bring these on the plane anymore, but you can bring matches. You can bring matches. You wonder at times why you can't think clearly. That's the fucking reason. They tell you, here, you can't take a lighter because that lights, but you can take matches. That's why we're fucked. Your brain can't cope with that kind of logic. The left-hand side of the brain looks at the right-hand side of the brain and goes, I'm gonna take a nap. So as my suitcase went into that imaginary thing that they look through, whatever that is, the line immediately stopped when the woman yelled, "There's a lighter! Someone has put a lighter in their bag!" And they pulled it out, and they brought it over, and this woman came up to me and said, "I'm going to open your suitcase. Will that be all right with you?" Now, how fucking stupid But you have to be with a plane ticket in your pocket to go, don't touch that bag. So, she opened it, and my suitcase is such that the next step was difficult. And I said, may I help you? And she said, don't touch the bag. Those are the rules. And, as I knew it would come to pass, she couldn't open it. So she turned to me and said, would you open it? And I said, I can't. Those are the rules. Finally, after listening to her plead with me for a while, I opened it. And she grabbed the lighter and started screaming, here it is! Here's the Zippo! And over marches this officious prick. I am amazed that it took me so long to realize why airport security has not improved over the last 4 years. And it is this, because the people who work for airport security are the same people that when we were in high school ran the audio-visual aids. This is the overhead projector, and no one can touch it but me. We'll be dissecting a frog here, and stay back. So he grabs the Zippo. It's in a box. There is no fluid in the Zippo. I said, there's no fluid in this Zippo. It's a gift. As a matter of fact, I don't think I'll ever put fluid in this Zippo. I don't know how. And he said, we have to take it. And I said, why would you take it? There's no fluid in it. I said, at what point during the flight do you think I will take the lighter fluid, which is also against rules, that I have hidden, I've carefully hidden away the lighter fluid, and I will get up, and no one around me will notice me opening this bag and taking the Zippo out as we go through turbulence, and I'm squirting lighter fluid. With 3 hours sleep and a little alcohol, I have no editing equipment left. I literally have changed a certain amount when I'm in public because I find that if you're standing in line and you need help from somebody, you don't go, hey, listen, you fuck, you're an idiot, okay? You gotta tone that down. You have to empathize with the, I know, you have to basically say, boy, if I was in your shoes, I personally think I'm a cocksucker too. So he would not stop talking about the rules, and he finally, I said, well, I don't understand this. And he said, those are the rules. And I said, I don't give a shit. And as soon as the S and the H hit my teeth, I began to cry in front of him. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that, I didn't mean to say shit. You're doing a great job, I'm just under a lot of pressure. Keep it, you keep the Zippo, it's my gift to you. Unbelievable job we did in New Orleans. I watched that for 5 days straight, and it was like, wow. Here's why I don't understand the inability for people to understand why someone might use profanity. What words do you use on, let's say, the third day of watching a massive flood and all sorts of people wandering around, and you're looking at your own country that is turned into the third world. What word do you say?